Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Yeah, what's up, youngster? It's just you and me right now. I stand corrected. Asian in Africa. What is up? Any absent y'all? How's that cycle of creatine treating you? So one of the comments I got yesterday is that I'm a latent homosexual and I should leave my wife and go explore my truth. By a person that has a profile that's 6 days old.
Oh, very young.
Yeah. And I thought, well, even if that was true, don't they have committed relationships too? I mean, is that a reason to break your family up? Charlie's A-holes. I wild the chat name. Yeah. Where's that? Where is that chat for the life of me? I can't figure it out. Signal. So, Ecam, can you help him out? Because I could give you my phone number and you look me up that way, but I don't really want to do that over YouTube. Currently eating my breakfast of 9 fried eggs. Damn. The chat name is wild. Well, I don't know. When you get to my age, it's like, that's pretty... do you know Charlie's Angels? Have you seen that show? Am I dating myself with that one? Well, I know they had a remake. Yeah, if you could help any absent Jarl get in the chat, that would be really cool. I don't know. Today's the second week of competition training. I'm still doing volume. So let's see. Last week I did 315 for 30 reps squats. I did bench. I think I did 315 for 3 or 4 sets of 5, and then I did 225 for 3 or 4 sets of 20, which is really high volume for me. So today I'm going to continue that. We're in a bit of a conditioning phase. Grew up watching Charlie's Angels. That's cool. Jovan? Jovan? I'm 50. So check the rankings of this morning. As of this morning, for all lifters, all weight classes, all federations in the world, I'm ranked number 15 for over 50 lifters. 15th in the world. And if I just go by my weight class, 220, I'm number 2. And that includes wraps too, so that's not just raw. It's raw and wraps. I should probably start out a little lighter, huh? Probably should warm up first. I figure since I got the trap bar out, I'll do some rows before I get into the squats.
Leave it open. I can't.
That didn't work. Ooh, the knees feel good. Actually, don't hurt me for once. Actually, you know what? Let's extend the range of motion here. Ow! Damn it! That fucking hurt. Recently, my arms blew up overnight, and I have an extra inch on my bicep. Ugh. How do you suppose that happened? Yeah. What's up? Lift it 7 times without putting on the floor. Okay. Oh, okay. That's what you're saying. I do. I love that bar. So I was doing deadlifts, and I like to use the equipment I leave laying out. So, just strip it and put it away. Might as well lift it. Off season starts Wednesday. 270 pounds on stage, 4th place in both divisions. So you won 4th place. Angry Vet just did a bodybuilding competition. Posing on point, just tighten up more and bring more abs. Speaking of which, doing pretty good in the bloating department today. Normally, I'm like a puffer fish. I'm like, I'm like, doing pretty good today. What is the device hanging off the ceiling? What are we looking at here? I don't know. What are you seeing? I see my garage door opener. I see a lamp. I see some drywall. You got the Santa hat. Hell yeah. Asian in Africa. I need advice on genetics. Started lifting a while back, and now that I'm gaining mass, my bad pec and lat insertions are becoming super noticeable. Angry Vet, what's your opinion on that? You're the bodybuilder, or EKM. I'm not a bodybuilder. And I was kind of blessed with decent genetics, so it's kind of hard to say. I don't know what I would do. Uh, you're jacked and shredded at the same time. Yeah, you know what? I've been carrying this weight around. Like I've been in the same weight class for the last 10 years, so it's been easy for me to kind of get dialed in, you know. Bro is Santa beating the reindeer these days. Angry Vet, it was a lot of fun. We're driving back now from Punta Gorda, Spring Hill. Time to eat. Okay, but Angry Vet, answer that question, will you? Like the guy's asking about genetics, if he's got subpar insertions, what would you do for that? Tell him to go back to China? Are you a biker? No. Uh, well, I mean, I've had motorcycles, but no. Sorry, I'm working out as well. Yeah, but you don't have time to answer a question. God, what are you guys? You got bodybuilders in my stream here, and I can't get anyone to answer a question about what they would do for lat insertions. I don't know. Do you just focus on the lats more, or no comment? Crazy work. Regan backwards. Yeah, the screen is flipped. What the hell is subpar insertions? Well, I have like my back. You see when my lats are inserted. Like that's decent genetics, but there's some guys like Chris Bumstead who have weird lat insertions. Like, what do you guys do to make what the judges will look at and maybe knock you for? Like, how do you compensate for that? Were you a Little John in a movie, Robin Hood? Lizard, Merry Christmas to you too. Uh, what's the question? Well, the question again is if you're a bodybuilder and you have bad genetics, how do you compensate for that? If you're where your muscle insertions are, like how do you compensate for that? Asian, change up your exercises and do some decline and some incline press and maybe add rows on a barbell. Uh, my answer to everything is go heavy. You look buffed. Right, you have to just train harder. Wide, heavy pull downs and heavy bent over rows. Yates rows. Oh, I forgot about Yates rows. Heavy lifting. And nice facial features. Why, thank you. Usually people tell me the opposite of that, but I appreciate it. Love from Laos. Oh, that's cool. You know, landlocked country there in Southeast Asia. Merry Christmas from Cheyenne Alexander. Luza, sorry. I was wondering who you were saying that to, Christina. Judges might be shutting their pants to see bro lifting the biggest weight. I'm a personal fan of the dumbbell fly. I'd recommend heavy compound movements, bench press, incline grip. Yeah, so basically work out like a powerlifter, which would have been my answer because I am a powerlifter and that's how I train. Optimize stretch because studies show. So interesting you say that. Because that's exactly what I'm doing here by adding these my lumber here. That gives me 4 inches so that I can increase the range of motion of this bar and get a better stretch. That's precisely what I'm doing. Man, yesterday I popped in on somebody else's live stream, and it was like every single person on YouTube that hates me was in the chat, and they were letting me have it. You look like Vin Diesel. Thank you. Go eat, Angry Vet. Bro don't need a drone. He is a drone. George, what's up? Santa Charles. Yeah, dude, I'm on my way. I'm on my way to 6,000 subscribers, but I was checking the views I was getting, and I'm getting more than Renaissance Periodization. I checked out Elite FTS. I checked out Johnny Candido's page. Looked at Eric Bugenhagen's. I'm confident. Like, for some reason, my little tiny channel is getting views on par with the bigger ones, and I really don't know why. I don't know what you guys see in me, but I appreciate it. Do you read Berserk? It's my favorite manga of all time, Berserk. Pippin. Never take fitness advice from an idiot on steroids. I would agree with that. Thanks, Cutter. Bro, no one don't hate you, bro. It's all good, dude. Well, here's something to consider, Cutter. I was natural till I was 45, almost 46. So I'm assuming you're not 46 years old, so I was a natural lifter longer than you've been alive. What do you do with that? And I had the tested national records for the USPA in 2016, so I was a natural lifter, and I had the national records. I don't know. I didn't learn anything until I turned 46, I guess. But he's right, though. Don't take advice from a moron in his garage. Do your research. Which part of the state you from? The part with people in it. No, I live in Vegas. Why do people keep asking me that? Is it because of the short shorts? If you wear short shorts, no, man, these are USPA powerlifting. That's official gear. If we go to a powerlifting competition, I guess we do kind of dress like we're gay. Yeah, if you're friendly, more than welcome. Zyro. Back then, bro might be the one to scare the Russian people. Big real person. I take advice from Gen X. His knowledge and spreads a positive message. Thank you. The body beatdown. Hey, who was it? Cutter. So, body beatdown's in the house. He's a natural lifter, a couple of years older than me. He would be an awesome alternative. You can check him out. Never take advice from a guy named Cutter. George, what day did you say you're going to be in town? Oh, Merry Christmas from England. What's up, Simon? Sexy Sasha Bay. That's none of your business. You're just going to have to live with not knowing. Let's see. Okay, George, stay on your couch, bro. Dude, George is good people. Why are you talking shit about George? I don't know who you are, but I know who George is. Which golden era bodybuilders you think you beat up? Like, physically fight and win? I don't know. Probably none of them. Not sure why I'd want to fight them. I bet I could beat them at powerlifting, though. Let's see here. Have you been abused? Not recently. Simon Sutridge, all good, my friend. Okay, Cutter, be sure not to take your creatine. Don't want to lose your very high IQ. Did you read the studies about taking, what was it, like 12 grams of creatine per day, and it was related to a higher brain function as we age. There might be some implications for people like for staving off Alzheimer's. It was an interesting study. Uh, John Moon, how old are you? 50. Cutter, higher than yours, Jarl. I haven't seen any evidence of that, but it's possible. Do you do combat sports? Yes. I was training boxing for 6 months, but Coach Paul Mayorkin and me had a falling out over money. He's being a piece of crap, greedy bastard, so I'm no longer training with him, or we're starting a new gym tonight. We're going to Split Tea, which is off of Pecos and Sunset here in Vegas, and it's a Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu, and boxing gym. So we'll be training there. We start tonight, and I'll be able to get footage. So I'll do some recording, and we'll get the kids hitting the bags. We'll see what it's about. Tonight's our first night, so I don't know how much we'll get into it. Are you natural, Simon? No, I'm artificially flavored. Thanks, Rare Breed. Please say hi, Leah. Jelly beans. Simon Setridge, I'm 49 and work out. It's the best feeling looking after yourself. Yeah, I agree. It definitely it helps with mental health too. Nathan UKJB. Hi from the United Kingdom. Sending my love to all my brothers and sisters in the United States. Hell yeah, land of the free. Man, I'm a little concerned for you guys, man. I've been reading a lot of stuff that you guys got going on with policing of social media. It's very disturbing. Yun Moon, is there any tips you can give for being consistent with the workout? Yeah, be consistent. Like, motivation comes and goes. Discipline. Discipline's the most important thing. There's nothing... I have like a rule. I never go more than 3 days without training. It's just consistency is the number one thing. You can have all the talent in the world, you can have the genetics, but the guy that's consistent is going to beat the guy that's, born with it. Tommy, what's up? We got a genuine powerlifter in the house. Tommy, we were talking about you this morning. Nothing bad, I can assure you. I was saying, we were talking about some of the guys that give you crap, and it was just how it blew my mind that you're like one of the strongest powerlifters on YouTube that I know of personally. You have like an almost 2,000 pound total, and people give you crap. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, you're like really one of the best in the country. Red Flag from Albania. Everyone, Merry Christmas. Simon Sutridge, he answered his own question. He did, yeah. I'm the only one who's 21 and I already have that big muscle. Nice. I didn't train heavy when I was your age. I was in the Marines and we did a lot of like calisthenics and stuff. I played a lot of basketball. Mental, you should know I'm your biggest fan. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. Red Light Merry Christmas from my wife. Do you have plans for Christmas? Yeah, we're going to get prime rib on Christmas Eve. No, Christmas Day. We're going to do Christmas dinner. We're going to get prime rib. Got a bunch of presents open. The trees are decorated. I have to go to the in-laws on Christmas Eve. I show that thing on my arm. It's a ball. Judy Byard. Merry Christmas from Maine. What's up? Merry Christmas from UK. Hope you have a good one. Thank you, Cam the vegan. No way. So you must go to the same grocery store. Mental, big respect and love to you. Be healthy, and this new year brings you happiness. I hope so too, man. I got really high hopes for this year. You know, if I was to die this right before the end of the new year, my tombstone is going to say, mistakes were made. But 2025, I'm hoping is going to be a really good year. We got a new administration taking over. Hopefully they'll change the tax laws. Start doing well financially. I had the best years of my life financially in 2019, and I had the worst year of my life financially in 2020. I wonder what the difference is. Where did Cam go? I wanted to give him some advice. Is that his name? Oh, Cutter. So I like to do is I pick things up and I put them down again, and then I do it repeatedly until my arms get big. You shouldn't listen to me though. You know, whether you are natural or not, there really is no difference. Training is training. What is training? You're trying to force an adaptation. You use progressive overload, which means something gets higher, either the weight or the reps, to force your body to adapt. Doesn't matter if you're natural, doesn't matter if you use drugs, it's the same thing. Lift more weights than you did last time, and you'll get bigger. Give me a second, I'm gonna get some coffee. I love you too, sweetie. You're my baby. I hear that rooster. I wish I could bring him in the garage with me. King's awesome. All right, let's do this. Any wrong bend and bro back is broke. I pick things up and put them down. I lift heavy metal circles for fun. Damn right. I'm clapping this workout's ass right now. See, you retracted your message, sir. That was my last job. Zyro's Garden. Simon, and Merry Christmas, everyone, and a Happy New Year. You too, brother. Bro's got a stick back pump going. A sick back pump. You do. I noticed. I love to hear it. One guy that makes 7 or 8 comments about his arms. I wonder if he wants people to know that he's working arms today. Ow!
Yes.
Man, that Maryland's rough.
You want to do it?
Yeah.
got a rooster.
Come here, big boy. What's up? Say hi to everybody. Hello. You see yourself? He's like, what the hell's that? What am I looking at here? Roosters are mean, aren't they?
Let me grab the rooster. Here in a second. Sorry, I just tried to out a little bit.
You're not leaving, are you?
No, I'm waiting for you to give him back.
He'll run out the run out the door.
This one's Uno.
No.
He was our firstborn chick.
He's such a good boy.
Our firstborn chick. That's why his name is Uno.
I need to get some fingerless gloves. What for? Well, okay. Powerlifters, you can't use gloves, can't use straps. But I will say, it is kind of rough on the hands. You know, you're like, oh, I'll be rubbing my wife's back, and she's like, ah, good Lord. Yeah. Let's see here. Can you make him 2 chicken nuggets? Yeah. You look like a mix between the dude from Grown Ups and that dude they found in Boondocks. Nice. Jack Santa, what is it? How do you pronounce that? Bavishay? Oh God, I'm horrible with names. But thank you. Yeah. All right. So that bar weighs 65 pounds, so that was 325. No, 315. 335, sorry. Do. Now, because of how as these get heavier, I'll start doing more of a dead row, which would be kind of like a little bit of English, but it's still, because of the weight, it carries over to the deadlift really nicely, and it does provide hypertrophy, even if you're giving it a little bit of English. Emperor Joker, I have a question. I've seen you live a few times and I had a question. Just found out I'm going to be a father. Any tips on how to be a good dad? Yes, because I screwed this up, my man, big time. The first 5 years are crucial. Once they get right, and this science backs this up. I wish I knew this. I wish I knew this. But if you don't, like after 5 years, they're screwed up. And you have another window roughly when they turn 18 in that like 17 to 22 age. That's right about when we join the military or go to college, where we can change our personalities, where we're impressionable. And science backs this. This is not like speculation. This is like a clinical psychologist doing 50 years of studies type stuff. That first 5 years is formative. So you just don't want to screw them up, man. And I did. I screwed my son up, and now he's got anger issues. We get along great. We love each other. We do a lot of activities together, but he's just got those trust and those fear and those anger issues. And it's like, if you can just keep in mind those first 5 years of where you're going to screw your kids up. So, and then, nothing comes with a manual. We do the best we can. Always reach out to other fathers if you have questions. I mean, none of us know what we're doing. Just love them. Love your kids. That's all I can tell you. Whatever you didn't have as a kid, whatever you're carrying around from your childhood, don't be that. What else can you do, And listen to my wife yelling at my daughter for lying to her. Let's see here. My daughter's 27, and she's the best thing I've ever done. Simon. Oh man, I love my little girl. Grindr's a dating app. Why did that come up? That doesn't seem. That's weird that Grinder would come up when we're talking about our kids. Saturday, January 11th. Thursday, Friday, January 17th. Okay. Is that how far behind the chats are? Because I think I asked you that like 20 minutes ago. Devo Chicken. My dad was perfect for me to be on TBB. I just want to be the same. Dude, be that. You're going to be that. Just have faith. Have faith in yourself. If you love your kids, it's going to show. The biggest thing is like, what do kids have? Abandonment issues. They don't feel loved, and they feel like nothing they do measures up. Why? Because they have overly critical parents. A lot of parents don't really want anything to do with their kids. It sucks. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you just want to be left alone. Foleri, greetings from Finland. What is up? Santa, someone said that you were the fittest Santa on Grindr. Nice. Someone said they matched with you and I didn't know what Grindr was. Are you Santa now? Yeah, yes, apparently I'm on Grindr. Bolt Preston. Dude's Jack. Thanks, brother. EKM deleted. You do great in Olympic lifting. If that's true, why would you delete that comment? Oh, he said you do great at women's Olympic lifting. You could have let that pass. I don't give a shit. Let's see what Zyro looks like. Let's go to your channel. Let's get some context here. 11 subscribers, 4 videos. He's been on since 2013, so he's a real person. Well, I try not to take things personal when somebody's got a cat in their profile. You know what I mean? If the guy's got a cat in his profile, he probably... There's reason. You gotta consider the source, you know what I mean? You guys haven't figured me out yet. You don't realize I don't care if people make fun of me? I mean, look at the way I'm dressed, for Christ's sake. All right. Well, you know what? For this one, I think I'm going to put the belt on. Between YouTube live streaming and what I do for a living, which is construction safety, where I literally take abuse for a living, I'm starting to wonder if I'm not a masochist. get 700 pounds on the deadlift this year. One week left of 2024. Junior Steger. Merry Christmas. Punches. High reps and lightweight is unnecessary. If you go to failure, it will still build muscle. Agreed. Bold Preston. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to see how heavy I can go with these. A little bit of ego lifting. My tips helped you in deadlift. I mean, I've got, I want to say number 2 deadlift for my age and weight class this year, ranked in the world. Isn't that great of a deadlift by standards of younger guys? No, not really. I mean, I think I pulled 670 this year. But for a 50-year-old, yeah, it's pretty good. Not many more gains to be had this year. Yeah, but any gains. There's a janitor behind me. Only pain, no gain. In grade 9, I was dumbbell pressing 80 pounds. But you were a big boy. I don't think I lifted weights until I was... No, I did in high school a little bit. I didn't go heavy, though. I didn't start really powerlifting until I was like 38. Are you getting paid by YouTube? Supposedly. Gen X Power, what makes anger in life and use deadlift? Wait, see, Gen X Power and what makes anger in life and use deadlift. Well, here's what I can tell you. Like the couple times I've been like, I was at the gym, right? And I walked up to do the cable pull downs. And this guy runs up to me. He's on a machine. He goes, "That's mine. I'm using it." And he caught me off guard. Because normally I would have said, "Don't you fucking ever talk to me like that." But I was just shocked. So I didn't say anything. I walked away, and then it was eating at me because I'm like, why didn't you say something to that motherfucker? You know what I mean? Like, why would you let him talk to you like that? And it was just eating at me. Well, I put 315 on the bench press, and I nailed it. I smoked it. That was the first time I ever went that heavy, and it was anger, pure anger and adrenaline, and it helped so much. I wasn't able to hit 315 for like another year after that. That's how mad I was. It was unbelievable. Something occurred to me. It's like, so if you can tap into that fight or flight response before you lift, you definitely will help you. The only thing is it's really hard on the body, though. Do you know Mike Israetel? Not personally, but I follow him and I follow a lot of his training advice, especially when it comes to like length and partials and stretching. I lifted 100 kilograms off the ground without damaging the body, so that's good enough. Amen. Junior Steger 1, use mindset. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, but basically that's what you're... Lord, forgive me for these gains I'm about to receive. Jesus is King. Thank you, Bleed Blue 8. Pontius Mike's got a big ego, but generally he's got good advice. He's been getting a lot of crap lately, though. I've been seeing videos where they're kind of piling on him, and I was wondering if you guys knew what any of that was about. I am the champion. Hello. Has anyone seen Uncle Frank? Fight or flight will help you lift cars. Yeah, that's right, baby. Okay, I don't know what that means. We're so sorry, Uncle Frank. Some things he says is not correct. I think, for example, more volume, better result. Yeah, I mean, I don't agree with him on everything either, but one thing I started incorporating in my training is tempo and stretching, like stretching the muscles, and I got almost immediately better results. John Moon, just started working out 3 months ago. Yesterday I did chest, went hard, now it hurts, so today should I rest or just do it? If you're super sore, like if you got delayed onset muscle soreness, do something light that repeats the motor movement, and it will help with the soreness, like push-ups, or like just throw a really light amount of weight on the bar and just do a few sets, and it'll help work all that lactic acid out, and you'll feel better. Blake, what's up? Have you seen Santa benching 300 kilograms? I've seen videos where people dress like Santa benching 300 kilograms, yes. You could bench 225 pounds or kilos. Blake, hi again. Lifeline 76, happy Merry Christmas. On both sides. Life like Merry Christmas. Christina. All right, what do we got here? It's 10:41. Our appointment's at 12:30, so we got time. What increases your D-lift? Putting more weight on the bar. Actually, what I'm doing right now, it's called dead rows. It's one of my favorite variations or accessories. And it's essentially, I'm going to deadlift the bar to my knees, and I'm going to row it the rest of the way. But I would say the number one movement I use to increase my deadlift is stiff leg deficit deadlifts. If you want to know how to do them properly, go to Profit Fear, spelled just the way it is, Profit Fear. Go to his page, and he does a stiff leg deficit pull, and if you do it exactly like the way he does it, your deadlift numbers are going to shoot through the roof. Yeah, I just hit legs today. Not excited about it though. I'm going to be doing some legs here in a minute. What split do you do, or do you just use intuition? No, when I start training for competition, I'm very regimented. But right now I'm doing, this is my block. It's called conditioning. So for 3 to 4 weeks, I'm going to be doing high volume, overlapping training. Like I did deadlifts 2 days ago. I hit 705 pounds for a double. And now I'm doing a similar heavy rowing movement, which uses the exact same muscle group. So I'm overlapping. I'll be doing squats like 3 times a week, high rep, moderate weight. I'll be doing bench a couple days a week, and we're just doing that for like 3 weeks. And then I'm going to take a deload, a complete like week off, where I'll just be doing calisthenics and stretching and boxing or whatever. And then I'll go into a regimented program, and the split's going to be 3 days a week, bench Monday, deadlift Wednesday, deadlift Friday, roughly. Do that for 6 to 8 weeks, and then we go into what's called a peaking phase. I hit legs 3 weeks ago, and I hit it so hard I couldn't flex my quads for over a week. Damn. The shit standing up, huh? I can't do legs like that again until 2025. I'm trying to be cheerful. Sahal Sharma, you're a tough guy? No, I don't think so. Unless you're talking about like Chewy. No, I'm a softie. Are you a cyborg? We're all cyborgs, and I can prove it. Do you have a smartphone? And are you using it right now? You technically meet the definition of a cyborg if you use a smartphone in your daily life, like for maps or for whatever you use it for. We've been become so intertwined with our technology that we do meet the technical definition of cyborg. Simon, you're eating Chinese. I had that last night. Do you train your nervous system and physical toughness, your ability to take the pain from the weight? Yes. So typically what that looks like is, especially like right before a competition, we'll do like heavy static holds. So let's say I'm trying to bench 400 pounds in competition. I'm going to put 500 pounds on the bar. I'll have 2 guys pull it off the rack, and I'll hold it for 15 seconds. Squats, if I'm trying to hit 700 pounds on squat, I'm going to put 800 pounds on the bar and set it in the pins and lift it up and hold it for 15 to 30 seconds. Like literally, like just holding that weight is a full body workout. You'll feel every muscle in your body tense up. A lot of times what we'll do is we'll go heavier. We'll do shortened range of motion. So I'll set the pins up on my rack. I'll put 50 to 100 pounds more than I'm going to squat on the bar and do a quarter squat, like a little itty bitty one. Rack it, pull the plates off to my target weight, unrack it, and go. And you find that like that first rep feels like it's nothing. So you're tricking the brain. I don't know about Trump's LGTB blend, but I support Trump for sure. Yeah, we're not that we don't care about political stuff. It's just, we could talk about that somewhere else. It's interesting because me being, like I say, I'm the world's strongest Marine, and I stand by that, incidentally. So people associate military, politics, conservative, and on a lot of views, I do lean slightly conservative, but generally speaking, I try to limit that kind of stuff because that's not what the stream's about. But someone asked me a question, I'll answer it. Do you think boxing is good for self-defense? Absolutely, 100% good for self-defense. You can become proficient at boxing. What's even better for self-defense? A 45 caliber subcompact handgun that you have concealed in your thank you. Sounds like good technique. Yoel. I'd argue it's even more useful than any martial art. When you're rolling around, you're vulnerable, and you can't end a fight in 2 punches. So, and it's interesting because if you look at the Marine Corps martial arts, what is it? They teach you like locks and grappling, but a lot of it is stuffing takedowns so that you don't wind up rolling around on the floor with somebody. Do you think Epson Jarl is right in that you beat Mayweather in a boxing match? Who comes up with that? Do you think I would beat the all-time greatest boxer at a boxing match? He would batter me unrecognizable. Are you kidding me? Yeah, he'd probably be laughing the entire time. Now, if I fought him in a broom closet, yeah, I'd probably kick his ass. Although I wonder, little guys, I've wondered about that because I do, when I spar at the gym with the younger guys, they're faster than me and they can hit me pretty much anytime they want to. But I've noticed they don't hit that hard. You know what I mean? Like I know it's hard to like. They don't hurt. I'm like, is that all you got? But at the same time, if boxing is scoring, it's a sport. So if you got a guy, even if he's not hitting you hard, if he beans you 500 times and you can't, you're doing the George Foreman where you're following him around the ring, just like waiting to get. Like George Foreman would have never won a fight if he couldn't knock motherfuckers out. About the 45 cal, yeah. I could picture you driving one of those tiny electric smart cars that if it breaks down, no need to know, you could just carry it to the garage. You know what's funny, George? I got a highly modified GT Mustang, and it's badass. It sounds like it's ferocious. And we have a Tahoe and a pickup truck. But you know what I drive most days? I have a Chevy Sonic RS, little shitbox. It's about as close to a smart car as you can get. Tiffany Tomlin, what's up? What's your proudest, happiest moment ever in lifting? If you look at the thumbnail to this video, it has me squatting 600 pounds. And in that video, that was the first time I ever broke 600. I think I was 48. And I had just come back from losing the ability to walk. I lost the use of my leg. I had a horrendous nerve back injury. And I had to relearn how to squat from nothing. Like I was squatting just under 600 and I lost the use of my leg. So it was a good solid year of training. And I came back and I was the first one in my age group to break 600 pounds. And that was just like, that was a pretty cool moment, you know what I mean? I never said anything about Mayweather. It's fake news. Yeah, I kind of figured as much. Scoot, Scoot. That's incredible. Thank you, brother. It was. I mean, like, yeah, I was pretty proud of that moment. I don't remember saying that last stream. I'm thinking you're talking about Mayweather. I know we talked about him. We were joking around. I said if I fought him in a broom closet, I could probably beat him. You champion Gen X Power. I got the Nevada records, state records, in two weight classes. I had the national records in 2016 for tested, and I'm ranked top in the world for my weight and age. So I don't know if I would consider myself a champion, but I'm pretty decent, I think. You didn't say that. That's all there is to it. Well, if you did say it, it would have been funny. All right. Oh, give me a second. We're so sorry, Uncle Albert. I was trying to get our baby chicks to follow me, and they wouldn't follow me, and so I left the gate open. So we'll see if we have a couple chickens come in. They're little girls. All right, what do we got here? Model X Power become models or movie stars. Workout is just a lifestyle for him now. Yeah, I guess it is. In the Smith machine, let me read this one here before I hit that. Is the Smith machine helps me improve my bench press after 2 years break from lifting because the free weights set off my back pain. Well, okay. What are your goals? If your goal is to have a bigger bench, then the Smith machine is not your friend. But if you're just trying to develop pec muscles or delts or whatever, the Smith machine's perfectly adequate for that. Just understand that the Smith machine locks you into a single plane of motion, which means you can apply more force, which means you'll be able to generate more power in that plane, and you probably will have a good bench. But the second you switch to free weights, you're going to it's going to drop significantly. And it also, if you have any bad habits in your bar path, the Smith machine will exasperate those. But as far as like utilizing it for training, there's nothing wrong with the Smith machine. I wish I had one. Working out is a game to me. I can just start absolutely no rest, no breaks. Boom, 2 hours are gone. Yeah, I love it, man. I don't really get how pro lifters get money. I heard it's actually more expensive to participate. Yeah, man, if you're not sponsored, lifting is expensive. Do the hens lay eggs daily? Yes. So you can guess what a lot of my diet consists of. You look like I used to look before I got injured and had to go on hiatus. It makes me sad to hear that, JB. Surface sweller. The stock known as rum is going crazy on the stock market now. The stock known as rum. Oh man, I wish I knew more about the stock market. Asian, yes, it's very hard to get sponsored. I asked Iron Rebel to sponsor me. They sent me a gift card. I bought John Hack wrist wraps, and I wear them too. So technically, I'm a sponsored athlete. I did have I was a sponsored athlete as a natural lifter. What was the name of the company? It was Anarchy Lifting. It was a barbell with a big A, pretty cool symbol. And then he took me on as a sponsorship, and then sold the company like literally 2 weeks later. I'm like, okay, you got tickets to the gun show, Philip? Hell yeah, they're free too. Uh, you're 55, Aqua. That's cool, man. How you still getting down? I got mud butt. I had that when I was deadlifting the other day, man. That was, oh man, I was going for the third rep, and I was like, if I hit this, it's gonna start running down my leg. Gift card. No, that happened. It's a true story, George. I was wearing my green singlet, and I was at South Beach. Beatdown was a big powerlifting meet over there by Venice Beach, and the Iron Rebel guy was there, and he stops me and he goes, "Holy shit, where'd you get that singlet?" And I'm like, "I don't know, bought it from you guys." He goes, "We stopped making that 10 years ago." I'm like, "Funny you mentioned that because it's 10 years old." He goes, "Can I get some pictures of you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, absolutely." So I'm looking at his website, and it's got all these featured athletes, and they're all like gym bros. And I'm thinking, like, well, how about a sponsorship? And he's like, well, we'll see what we can do. And he gave me an email and told me to contact these people. And I'm like, cool, man. I was super excited. I contact the email, and I get like a stock form letter, like, we appreciate your response. And it's like, pff. All right, so that guy blew me off. What's my Mount Rushmore of shoulder exercises? Well, of course, the overhead press is number one, right? Number two would be the Hansen press, which is a variation of the overhead press. And number three is the power snatch. And then number four is the Arnold press. I would say, yeah, in that order too. As a matter of fact, I think that's the only four I do. Oh no, that's not true because I do face pulls, and sometimes I'll do like dumbbell raises just to isolate them, like if I feel like I'm not getting enough work in. But there's so much overlap with the bench press. You know, if you're benching heavy, you're going to have enormous front delt development. You're surprised I made it out of the service. Did your mother have any children that lived? Oh, man. Do you smoke? No, yes. So, no. But I still struggle with cigarettes. Like, the guys will be on the job site and they're all smoking before the shift starts, and every once in a while I'll be like, "Hey, give me one of them motherfuckers," or stuff like that in social situations. But no, I try not to. I used to smoke like a chimney though. Aquil Al Salmon, yes, trying to. I was lifting semi-heavy 2 years prior to my back injury. I was in a bad car accident. So I had something similar. I had 48 stitches across my L5. It was a pretty bad accident. I got ripped open and almost went to my kidneys. It was gnarly half-foot long scar on my back, and I lost feeling on one side of my body. You could like literally stab me in the ass and it would feel ticklish. And then like a year later, the feeling started coming back, but I had done like a bunch of damage in that whole year. And it sucked, dude. That was awful. And I still have back issues, and whether I lift or not, people are like, "Well, you should stop lifting." And I'm like, "Doesn't matter. Like sitting in this chair is worse than deadlifting." How much deadlifting, old timer? Kayvon, I hit 705 2 nights ago for the double for 2 reps, and I could have got a third if I wasn't crapping my pants. Aquil almost died. My truck smashed like a canned tomato. Man, that's tough to hear. What's the nature of your back injury, if you don't mind me asking? What did you get diagnosed with? My favorite shoulder exercises: Adney abseneural, dumbbell curls. Wait, shoulder exercises, dumbbell curls? Easy bar, preacher curls, skull crushers, overhead tricep extensions. Wait, are you being funny? Or am I retarded? What's up, big guy? Big Steve-O from Chicago. Steve, that's my hometown. I was born in Park Ridge, baby, right down there on on Lake Michigan. Good day, everyone. Gen X Power, and also everyone in the chat. Thank you, Junior Steger1. I'm trying to get to 6,000 subs. Man, I'm getting more views than channels that have like 100, 200, 300,000 subscribers. I have no idea why, but I'm just trying to roll with it. What's the lowest dose of HGH to get anything out of it? JB, I've never done HGH. Now, I'm obviously not natural, right? We can all agree on that. But I've never done human growth hormone, so I would say that's a question for your doctor. Human growth hormone is one of those ones, man. I don't know. That just scares me, like, because of what it does. And I know a lot of people swear by it and they get awesome results, but it can also cause really horrific things to happen, too. So I would say that's something you really got to talk to a doctor about. Is free weights bad for back and shoulders? No, hell no. I'm a free weight advocate. I've suffered horrendous injuries. I blew my knee out. I've had back surgery, sciatic nerve issues, blew my shoulder out. Free weights will fix you. You just got to do it right. You got to get the full range of motion and stretch and start light tempo, slow, fast, slow, fast. You know what I mean? You got to control the bar. And it's easy. You're like, what are you doing? You're ego lifting. Like, you're just throwing the weight around. I'm like, well, yeah. And I like to do that too. But that's probably not the best way, especially if you're rehabbing an injury. Oh, it's supposed to be funny. I kind of figured, but I'm like, wait a minute. My favorite exercise is the bench press. Probably not as funny as it sounded in my head. Thanks, Cyro. I appreciate that. All right, I better get this before I have to start warming up again. Now, this is a little bit heavy for me to be doing this movement. This is 475, 495. Where did my belt go? These are called dead rows. And they're exactly what they sound like. Half deadlift, half row. Why would you do this? If you have any sticking points in your deadlift whatsoever, this lift will cure them. A-doo-dah. After this, I think we'll do some squats. I don't know how heavy I'm going to go because I want to. What do you think about that? Maybe we should do bench press. I did heavy deadlifts 2 days ago, so I don't know if I should do squats. Nope, a little bit too heavy. Let's try it again. Yeah, I'm at the top end. All right, let's manhandle this bitch. Too heavy. That's all right. I got 435 for a set of 4. I guess I could take a little weight off of it. What would be the fun of that, though? You know what? I think I'll use a band. We'll get the abductors in there. Adductors? Or abductors? He's really strong for his size. No, I take more than TRT, but not much more. So I take 2 compounds, test in DHB, which is boldenone, but I take them at TRT doses, if that makes sense. Yeah. Greetings from Venezuela, Alexander. What's up? Ariel, leg day. Yeah. Biomechanics. You forgot the weights. No, I always warm up at the bar. I'm going to remind when you start getting a little older, just start with the barbell. Trust me, it'll just save you a world of hurt. Do you have a heater in there? I do. Check it out. I think it's badass too. Matter of fact, I'm about to turn that bitch off. Yeah, he's just got images, imagines them on there. Yep. Officer H. Thomas, ACPD from RN. What's RN? I'm going to show my Marine Corps intellect here. My birthday's coming up in a few days. Well, happy birthday, Officer H. What's your height? 5'9" and like a half. Who's your favorite wrestler? Gorgeous George. Nah, Andre the Giant. You gotta go with Andre. I see you soon, young man. Nice meeting you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Aquil Al Salmon. I hope to talk to you again. What makes the grass grow? Blood, blood, blood. You remember some really, really bad cadences back in the 80s and early 90s? Like, what was it? I don't know if I should sing them. Who's your favorite Warhammer 40K book? Mine's Storm of Iron. Oh, what was the one with the Night Lords? Where wow, my brain just shut off. I just read it too. It was it made me cry. It was actually really touching. What was the name of the book? Registered Nurse. Oh, Registered Nurse. Okay. I'm thinking like Rhode Island. No, that's not right. Rio de Janeiro. Registered Nurse. So you're so you're in the Army? RN in the Army? Is that correct? Am I wrong on that? We have corpsmen in the Marines. How many centimeters is that height? Centimeters. I don't know. Let's see. It's 69 inches. So how many centimeters are in it? God damn it. Don't make me do conversions. You get a fucking measuring. You do it yourself. You got Google. It's 11 p.m. Man, GN. What is the best cycle for injury recovery? Well, that depends on the injury, noob. I'm going to say if it's like muscular or ligaments, I'm a really big fan of peptides. Like BPC 157, TD 500. I've used both of those myself. I'm huge into Warhammer. I've got thousands of dollars of miniatures. I have a giant pile of shame on my workbench right now. We have every single faction in the display case. You coming through with the laundry?
No, can you help me pull the baskets apart?
Yeah.
Sorry to bother you.
I mean every faction. The army I run is salamanders, but we have Grey Knights, we have Battle Sisters, I've got Custodes, I got Orcs, I've got Tau, We have Chaos. Who don't we have? Got Eldari. Yeah, we got everyone. So, here's a little trick you guys can do, especially if you've got back injuries or you have one leg that's weaker than the other or you're having problems. Putting a band around your knees, you open up your hips when you're squatting, it activates everything. So imagine, if you will, like, you know, when you bench press, if you grab the bar and you squeeze all your muscles before you press, you're going to have a stronger press usually. Well, it's similar with a band. Why are you doing that right now, sweetheart?
I needed something. I'm gonna leave here in a second.
No, I don't mind you. I don't mind you. I like it when you're in here, but it's like the laundry, really?
Yeah, well, I have stuff in the washer.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess it needs to be done.
Yes, chores need to get done. Anytime someone's gotta do it. Do you want these in the dryer?
Sure. What are they?
Straps?
Yeah, let's try to see what happens. Because right now they're all like wrinkled and not flat.
Alright, have fun.
One of two things will happen. They'll either be worse when they're dry or they'll be better.
Alright, see you later.
Love you, babe. What's up, little girl? Ooh, Miss Scooby. Merry Christmas. 79 inches, 69 inches. In all your experience training and gaining strength, which workout have you found to be the most beneficial? GOP 1X. Without any hesitation whatsoever, heavy barbell squats. It translates to every single sport or athletic activity that I do. Oh, you had your Chinese, huh, Simon? 200. Christmas Eve. Have you fade our Ali Khan? Have you fade our? Do you like McFarlane Warhammer? Let's see here. Really? Are you kidding me? Oh, there it is. Huh. My kids are in here moving stuff around. I got the unpainted ones, and then we have a bunch of the painted ones inside, but there's also another brand that does them. I forgot what they're called, but they're actually pretty detailed and they're pretty expensive, like $100 each. And we have some of those too. So yes. Yeah, you know what? I guess I could show. Wait, hold on here. Give me a second. Let me move something. Drink. Oh, you guys can see it. So I'm gonna turn the camera on. Maybe. So I got, these are the figurines we're working on. I got my Custodes. These are just primered silver. These are my Salamanders Fire Drakes. It's a, it's a knight. This is a salamander with a salamander. And then we got my, who is that? That's Azrael. So we got a bunch of those guys. We're working on some Necrons. And my son's working on Chaos. He just primered them. He's got a whole bunch of those. And my daughter's got Skinks she's working on. And then under here we got, Jesus, we got, damn, just piles of shame. Really. My son and I are going to do a paint off. We're going to do, what do you call those? That's Commander Farsight, and that the other one, I forgot his name. And we got, I got starter sets that are unopened, and then like hiding in the drawers. I got Grey Knights. I got, back here I got Eldari, and then I got like Battle Sisters, and I just have so many, and these are up here. I have 2 knights and a whole bunch of orcs that are in boxes. I just have this like giant pile of shame that but then inside of my display case, you guys want to see the display case? Let me get a 1 for yes and a 2 for no. Let me see the potentially. Oh, Ali Khan. Get rid of Ali. I'll just do it. You are out of here, buddy. So you guys want to see it? Just take a second. I'll show you. Since you asked. Let's see here. Power. Why aren't they turning on? Oh, there we go. So we got my salamanders here. There's Vulcan in the back. I got this is my, where's he at? The one I'm most proud of is this guy. This is Vulcan Heaston. Let's see if we can get him to focus. This is a paint job I spent the most time on. Super proud of this one. My salamanders. And I got a bunch of like, we got knocked over. Dragon Ball Z, and then we got Gundams up here. Lots of Gundams. These are Chaos Marines. These are my orcs. This is a Def Red I spent a lot of time on. He turned out pretty good. And yeah, not the worst painter, but not. I wish the lighting was a little better. Oh, and there's some of the McFarlane ones you were asking about. Got that one. I think there's a bunch in my son's bedroom too. There's Sergeant Suggett. So that's those are some of my finished ones. They're not the only ones. There's a bunch at my son's house. He's got another couple $1,000 over there that we're working on. So, there you go, nerd with muscles. Thanks for humoring me. Hugs to Christina. Danny, what's up? Thank you, Zaro. I love the salamanders. They're the only ones that care for regular humans. Yeah. What'd you guys think of my paint jobs? I mean, I know it's not like professional, but for a hobbyist that works full time, and you know, I'm getting way better at painting. Oh, I didn't show you my Battle Sisters collection. I won't take the camera back in, but I have way more I didn't show you guys. Got Wheel of Death. Oh shoot, what's up, Daddy? Hell yeah. Could Gut survive 40K universe? Yes, but I don't know where I think he would be like what are those desert or the jungle fighters, the Kazakhans, or the I need to refresh my chat here. It looks like I got froze up. What are those jungle fighters? Thought they looked great. Thanks, George. It's good you're doing a great job at painting. Thanks, June. I'm getting better. The older ones that I started, I didn't repaint because I thought about it. Like they said, go back and like you can, soak them in alcohol and get the paint off of them and redo them. But I'm like, I'm the kind of guy, I like to show the progress I make. So like with weightlifting, if you all my first videos when I first started posting are on there. Boxing, I started like when I bought the heavy bag and I totally sucked. To now I'm like barely proficient, but you can see the progress. It's like some of the older videos are embarrassing. They're hard to watch. It's like, I can't believe I posted that and was proud of it. You know what I mean? But it shows the progress. It just shows like starting from nothing and working your way up. I do have Tao. Yeah, we got they're not open yet. I got Farsight and my son and I are going to do paint off. I'm going to do Farsight, and he's going to do Shadow Sun, and we're going to see who. He shouldn't have picked white though. I'm going to win by default. No, he can paint him any color he wants to. I don't care. Oh, and I have a playlist. So if you guys subscribe to my channel and you want to stick around and see more of my goofy ass, I have a playlist called Warhammer 40K and Friends. And it shows off my figurine painting, my illustrating, and any other nerd crap. I do video reviews. Just a bunch of nerd-related shit. 500 subs in half a month is crazy. Thanks. I think I got more than that. I think I got like 2,000. It's a hobby, and you improve on it. It's alone is impressive enough. Thanks, June. Did you continue reading Sakamoto Days? I have not, and I'm. Thank you for reminding me. Hey, babe, did you Sakamoto Days? Are you familiar with that, Christina? See if she answers. Let me look that up again. Did they have that, I wonder if they had, no, they did not have an adaptation. Yeah, they did have an adaptation for it. No, they got the trailer for it. They're going to come out with it on Netflix. That's what it was. I thought I saw something. I thought they're coming out with an animation for it. Yeah. So that means she hasn't seen it yet. Like, that woman, I don't care what anime it is, she's seen it. And I want to watch it. And I'll be like, oh, I'll wait for my wife and we'll watch it together. It's like, oh, I saw that last week. Alright. Oh, where's my band? Oh, what time is it? What time is it? 11:29. I have a doctor's appointment at 12:30, so I gotta hurry my ass up. Yeah. Let's see, at 5 o'clock tonight, I got, I'm taking the kids to a new MMA gym. Excuse me. So I'll get footage of that. Get tetanus from lifting those weights. Hell yeah, Luke. Sounds like you have a lovely family. God bless. I do. And I'm a dumbass. I love them very much. Do you watch Baki? Hell yeah. There's a bunch of different ones, though. Mark Vander Veget. What's up? What's it there? Yeah. Get the good lighting. Got a little dimple I like right there. I don't know what that is, but it's pretty cool, huh? You are a dork. Yes. How many children do you have? 2. 2 Corinthians 3:17. My arms are bigger on the bottom. I think I know where you're going with that, Danny. But, yeah. Yes, 2 kids, 9 and 13. Then we trained together. We were training boxing. Now we're switching over to Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu if they so desire. They have both, but I'm not going to force them to do it. This message is held for review. Karen, how long is my Johnson? Couldn't tell you, Karen. Do you have a gag reflex? There's help out there, bro. Just reach out. Who are we talking to? You Cripper blood. I'm representing, yo. Have a good day / night, and everyone else as well. The Body Beatdown, a legend. Check his channel out, guys. You want the natural version of me? There's your man. Julian Burns, Santa is for Christmas this year. Santa is big for Christmas this year. Teach him how to fight. You gotta be a man in this generation. Dude, the kids are, they can throw down, man. I'm proud of them. I wave my arms at 5 minutes extra. Jesse, what's up? Yeah, the body beatdown. It's always a pleasure. I'm so glad that you take time to stop by. I don't know if you're doing live streams, but if you tag me in them, I will try to show you some love. Lately, I've been doing YouTube, and then I get off and I don't get online again until I stream the next day, and I'm trying to spread. So here's the thing, though. I popped in on Hans's live stream yesterday, and it was literally a room full of all the people that hate my guts. It was Max and Wolverine and just that whole group, and they dogpiled on me as soon as my name popped up. So I was like, oh, all right, this is fun. You ever heard of Eat Santa Eat? No. Eat Santa Eat. I know that sounds familiar, but I don't remember the reference. Last time you talked about going to lift 400 at the next competition. I'm hoping so. I'm hitting 405 in the gym, but you gotta be able to pause it, so that makes it a bit more difficult. I missed your stream yesterday. I did training with my daughter. No, Hans Moomin. He's one of our administrators. Really cool dude. He did a live stream with Bobby, but everybody in the chat was just like that little fitness community of trolls that just all they do is hate on everybody, which is fine. I don't care, but it's like it's like walking into a room and have everybody just like stare at you, and you're like, oh, I'm in the wrong neighborhood. Yeah, walking into a women's fitness or a dressing room, like, hey, ladies, just see my way out. Do you know what strongest muscle in your body is? Probably something weird like your tongue or something. I don't like his channel, and the bugs are gross. Favorite Dragon Ball character? Think about that. I like what the fuck's that guy's name? The old man. Matt, help me out. B-Rads. Big Santa. Where are your kids? They're in the house. John Moon. I'm not Indian. I'm Nepalese, but damn, those Indian food tastes heavily. You have to try them. Yes. Nepalese. Nepalese? Is that how you say that? Why do you think equipment is so expensive? Because they can share. I don't know. It's like everything's going for $1 a pound. I guess because they can. I mean, shipping's hard because of what's going on overseas. They can just charge that. You can't even buy used equipment for less than $1 a pound. What is your tongue? I was totally guessing. How about that? Nepal. Are you builder? Professionally and for fun, yes. If you're asking me if I'm a bodybuilder, I would say no. A powerlifter. What the difference is, somebody says I have chicken legs, I don't really give a shit as long as my squat's heavy. You know what, that's the difference. If you go to a powerlifting competition, nobody ever comments on your physique. I mean, unless you're totally shredded, they might be like, whoa, you're looking huge, bro. But no one's ever like, hey, you need to work on those calves. They say things like, hey, you need to work on your squat numbers. 11:37. It's coming out at night. It's coming out at night. Wow. Wow. stance a little. All right, show us them guns. Yeah, thank you, EKM. It was $275, but I offered more, so they held it for me. Oscar. Yeah, lightweight. Yeah, buddy. Man, no backup. Would you have a suggestion there, doctor? You want me to shit a spotter? Hulk Hogan cousin. People are like, why don't you use a spotter? I'm like, because I'm in the garage alone. What, do you want me to holler at the homeless guy when he's walking down the street? Hey, bro, you might spot me real quick? Who do you think the strongest member of Akatsuki? Wait, which one's that one? Akatsuki. Let me make sure I got the Suki no Yana animated series. Oh, she was just watching this. This is the one we were watching last night. So that was the that's the guy that wants to quit the band, but they won't let him. Is that right, babe? Japanese magazine, list of volumes. I would have to get back to you on that one. Yeah, we were just watching. I think that's what we were watching last night. Kimosabe. Let's see. Oscar seems like a interesting guy. Oscar, there's other compounds besides trenbolone. Moron. There's like a million things that you could take that are way better than that. I wonder, when somebody says trenbolone, it just tells me they don't know anything about steroids, and they just watch TikTok videos. And it also tells me I don't really need to entertain the conversation because it's pointless. Oh wait, Uncle Google says strongest master jaw muscle. Is it really jaw muscle stronger than the tongue? Yeah, I know. Well, when I see trend, like it's one thing if you ask me like what compounds I use, or we could get into nuanced conversations about different things, but when people just say trend, it just tells me like they don't. Nobody over the age of 40 should be taking trenbolone. Let's put it that way. And there's a ton of other things that a person can take that'll get you an awesome physique and it'll get you jacked. It has way less side effects. You've been tidying the garage. Nah, just that little corner. Overall, it's the glutes. Well, you could say the strongest muscle is the brain, but definitely my butt is stronger than my brain, that's for sure. For sure. What's that blue light thing machine above you? It's a light bulb. It's a blue light. So at night when I have all the lights off and I do my long form videos, I like to have the black light. Oh, and the other thing it does is when I'm painting my figurines, it brings out the fluorescent colors, so it helps me with that too. Y'all set for Christmas? I think we are. What's up, bro. Merry Christmas. Have a nice day. Danky. Danky. Dankai? Danky. Thank you, brother. Latte. We don't have ones in Iran. We don't have ones in Iran. Ah, gotcha. JC, what did he say? I can't wait to see. Oh, yeah, all right. Thank you, moderators. Appreciate it. Rare breed. How long do you work out in a day? Well, if I wasn't talking to you guys, realistically, probably 30, 45 minutes at the most. 11:44. I got a doctor's appointment, and I wanted to work my way up to... I'm doing these band squats, so these are a little bit more... So, you know, you're opening up your hips, and the band is... The whole idea is to do pause squats at the bottom. And I'm not going to be able to go heavier enough because I have a doctor's appointment I got to get to. But all that means is I'll have to finish the workout later. I'll have to do a second squat day. I can smell the rust through my phone. Yeah. You ever watch C.T. Fletcher? I trained with him. I was training at Iron Addicts Gym here in Vegas before they shut it down. Him and Kelly Muscle used to come in. That guy. I'm all natural. Just get you some ramen. Shut the f... Yeah. He didn't have the balls to say that in the gym with us, though. Nobody believed for a second that weirdo was natural. Rust means he uses his weights and not look at them. I dig the rust. You know what's funny? Ranked top in the world. Think some old dude training in his garage with this shitty equipment is the second highest ranked lifter over 50 in the world. It's crazy. You look like Wolverine. Thank you. Cat lovers. Rust is Penta. Penta? That's a subcontractor, or that's a general contractor we work for under. Another set by. Let me see here. February 25th, 2024. All right. Trying to figure if I knew you or not. Oh, well, I was going to answer Remo's question, and I was going to tell him yeah, but thank you. Yeah, I don't know. You guys, people want to ask me if I'm on anabolics. I don't mind. I know it's like I'm going to lose monetization and all that. It kind of sucks, but like I also don't want to like lie about it. Glute thrust every day when it's happening. No, man, just do deadlifts. Just my opinion. But glute thrusts are good. Yeah, I mean, I can't say no to that. How you doing, runner boy? No content. Oh, who deleted no content? 0311 is a Marine Corps MOS. Oh, he's spamming. Shame on you. But no, there's nothing wrong with that. It's a jarhead. Semper Fi, brother. My moderators are told to kill anybody that's spamming. So you said 0311 3 times, so they thought you were spamming, which you are, but 0311, those are my grunts. I'm a proud pogue. You don't get Boxing Day in the States, do you? No, that is an Australian holiday, so sorry about that, no content. But I don't know why you repeated yourself 3 times. I will leave cookies and milk for you, Santa. Hell yeah. You timed him out for a whole day asking if he was on steroids. That was a genuine question. Damn, you guys are being harsh, guys. Relax. I thank you for having my back, but let it simmer a little. How are you able to see that if someone gets timed out? Like I'm not seeing that. I don't know. Like, you're skinny. Thank you. I do too much talking. Could come in clutch. With your kid, no, but we're talking about like putting people on timeout or timing them out. Like if they just ask me if I'm on steroids, like I know it's annoying, but it's fine. Only mods can see the timeouts. Reno could have subscribed and asked a question. No spamming. You timed him out for 24 hours. Yeah, and I would have just said to him, like, I would say, if you ask me on steroids, I'm going to say yes, and I'm not going to talk about it. Or sometimes I do, but... hey, your accent sounds like you're from Sagan. Clever, Mr. That's a clever one. That's a good one, brother. Mr. Red One Deer. Oh, it's 11:50. Should I go for one more set or should I get going? Screw it. One more set real quick and I gotta go. Yeah, I won't be able to get up to my target weight, but that's good enough, especially with the bands on. Yeah, with the band, you're not so hips. Like there's a purpose behind that movement. So for you guys that are saying form is going to be a little bit different because you're opening the hips up. What does your wife think of the steroid use? Babe, how long have you been on HRT? What, 6 months now? We both go to the same clinic, Helix HRT. Helix HRT. You could sign up online. They're here in Vegas. Let's see. Got to open up your taint. So you guys, so I'm going to show that because that is a Ed Cohen saying, no, don't put you in a timeout. Show. For some reason, YouTube flagged that comment. It's tummy time. I did not. I'm trying to show it. But that is an Ed Cohen saying. Oh, I'm sorry, man. It doesn't look like it's going to show it, but I didn't block that, just so you know. But that's what Ed Cohen would say. Open the taint up. Open the taint. But here, the problem, so like the difference is I'm doing it with a resistance band pulling the legs together. Is Christina on medical stuff or enhancement? Right now, she's suffering from what's called perimenopause. And right now, hers is more like a hormone replacement therapy in a clinical sense. But once she gets her surgery and it gets back in the gym, I'm sure the doctors will want to, get her tuned up. So the way Helix HRT works is because they are sports oriented. It's kind of like they prescribe everything. I mean, everything. Anavar, Anadrol, what was the other one? Sustanon, which I'm not on any of those. I'm on stuff, but not bad. But Dave, yeah, you get prescriptions of everything. Peptides. Can you show me your left arm? What's wrong with my left arm? I think it's okay. Alright, thanks Dr. Colton. Colton's a certified medical professional. He definitely knows what he's talking about. Who's Colton? Are you talking about that Coach Colton online, that redhead? I've been watching his channel. I actually like his stuff. You should make your husband wear a Santa costume for the full 12 hours of Christmas. Do you ever lift light on the bench, like 235? Yeah, that's actually exactly what I'm doing right now, Corey. I'm doing a conditioning block for 3 weeks, so it's all like a moderate weight, high rep. Like today was something a little bit different. Have you ever tried Ozempic? No, and I never will. Colton Tid, it's me. 'Tis me. Well, if you're a medical professional, we're definitely welcome to have you here. If you scroll up, you see his comment, Colton Tid. You gotta scroll up a long way. I'm not seeing anything. I don't know. I don't know what you guys were talking about, and I'm sorry I missed the comment. I'm working out. Do you have any accidents? Like shitting yourself? Yeah, plenty of times. I'm not. I was making a smart-ass comment without knowing background. Just hope you're healthy. Because I told you I go to the clinic. Yeah, no, I actually, I monitor my blood pressure every morning. I get my blood work done every, 6 to 12 weeks. We keep it pretty, I have way better health markers than the average 50-year-old male. Let's put it that way. I know that people give me like advice on like health. You're gonna hurt your health, and meanwhile you're just fat asses on the couch eating fucking donuts and watching The Price is Right all day. It's like, thank you, I got this. Appreciate the concern though. And then you also have to consider, like, does the person commenting have your best interests in mind, or are they just spouting off just to spout off? But the sky is blue no matter who says it. 2 plus 2 will always equal 4, even if it's coming from an asshole. What do you think about training to failure? That's typically how I train, one set to failure in a really nutshell. Hate how people hear steroids and assume gym rat. It's a medical tool also. Yes, and we do. Like, I'm doing more than HRT, obviously, but I do work with a doctor, and we do monitor my shit pretty closely. I don't have time. I don't have to leave. I'm not giving advice. I was being dumb. No, you're cool. You're cool, man. We are all good. I'm the one that has to leave because I got to go to a doctor's appointment. I got to get there by 12:30, and it is 11:58 right now. So, I'm glad you guys joined me. I hope you join me again. I love you guys. Do me a favor, hit that like real quick, and subscribe if you want to see more of this dumbass. I will see you guys on the battlefield. Not one like? Jeez, you guys are harsh. There we go. I got one, Bob.